Now to controversy surrounding San Francisco School Board member Ann Hsu. Some are saying she should resign over her recent offensive comments. Joining us live now is SF Standard reporter Han Lee to dive into this. Han, thanks so much for being here once again.
Hi, Karina. Thank you for having me.
All right, first let's talk about those comments. Get us up to speed as to how we got here and why people are calling for her to resign.
Yes, so this is the latest San Francisco School Board drama. So what happened was a week ago, this controversial comments from the school board member Ann Hsu was presented was talked about in the social media and in the press. So what happened was school board member Ann Hsu, she was answering a questionnaire, and then the question was how the school district can help improve the academic performance for those most marginalized students. And Ann Hsu's answer was one of the biggest challenges she saw in the Black and Brown community, the Black and Brown families, is those children are a lack of a family support. So those comments are being considered stereotyping the Black and Brown community and families. So a lot of criticism come in and asking her to resign.
Right, and she did apologize, but as of today, any signs of Hsu planning to step down from her position?
Yeah, as far as I know, she's been talking with multiple community members that she will stay in the office. And also there are increasing calls from the elected officials and also community groups asking her to resign. So we will see what's happening soon.
Okay, and your article in the SF Standard, it talks about how the Asian American community is divided on this. Can you dig into that a little bit? What's been the response on both sides? Those who say, you know, she apologized, we're good to go, and then those who say, no, it's time to step down, he went too far.
Yeah, so Asian American community now has a really divided opinions on whether Ann Hsu should resign or stay in the office. So even on the Board of Supervisors, we have two Asian American supervisors, Connie Chen and Gordon Ma. They disagree on this too. So Supervisor Chen, she's one of the first asking Hsu to resign, but Supervisor Ma, who believes in Hsu's apology and thinks she should stay in the office and follow her commitment and let the voters decide in November. And also there are community groups supporting asking Ann Hsu to resign, but there are also some backlash in the community too, saying, you know, this issue should have more consultation with the community members. And also for now, Hsu's strongest supporter is Mayor London Breed, who appointed her to the seat, and also her recall campaign activists, fellow activists on the recall campaign. They're still supporting her.
Yeah, I was going to ask about Mayor London Breed, who appointed Hsu to the school board, but as of right now, sounds like Mayor Breed is in support.
Yes, so I interviewed Mayor Breed last week about this. Mayor Breed did say Ann Hsu's comment is hurtful and also disappointing, but she want to make this a teaching moment. So both communities can build better trust, better understanding with each other. And I think she would still want her to stay in the office too.
And I have to ask, you know, there's a lot of groups that are weighing in on whether she should or should not resign. We also heard from the NAACP. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so there's a wide range of groups are asking Ann Hsu to resign now, including NAACP and also a lot of Democratic Club, the teacher union. Yeah, so all of those, they issue a letter or, you know, have make a agreement on urging Ann Hsu to resign too.
And it sounds like there's no plan to resign anytime soon. So what happens next?
So there will be more and more groups and more public office holder, elected official weighing in on this issue. But if Ann Hsu chooses to stay in the office, then she will still be on the San Francisco School Board. And November will be the election time that the voter will decide whether she will get another 4-year term, because she was appointed by the mayor back in the February when the 3 school board members were recalled.
Yeah, it just feels like, you know, every other week or every month there's something new happening with the San Francisco School Board. Can you talk about, you know, what this latest controversy says about the school board and, just what's the shape of it, what's going on right now?
Yeah, so San Francisco School Board has been in a really chaotic situation for the past year because of the recall and also the pandemic. So a year ago, then school board member Allison Collins was also in a similar situation like Ann Hsu right now. Some of her old tweets was being considered really racially offensive. So that led to a political firestorm of, elected officials and community groups asking her to resign. And also the school reopening, the Lowell High School merit-based controversy and the renaming. So all this just combined together, making San Francisco School Board such a topic in national news even. So the Ann Hsu is also the latest episode of all this.
And I know you'll continue covering this, and we will continue reading in the San Francisco Standard your other original reporting. Thank you so much, Han Lee, for joining us this afternoon.